All right, guys, as we continue the month of June with Julia Child, it is Julia in June. So, this is the next recipe. It is Julia Child's amazing brownies. So, I did it exactly as she wrote it. We're going to try it. There's a lot of steps, but it's kind of basic brownie stuff, but there's a lot of steps involved. So, come on in close. Let's run down all the ingredients for you, and then we'll kick this off. Make sure you preheat your oven at 350 and grab a 9-inch brownie square baking pan. All right? Okay, let's do the rundown. Are you ready? Over here we've got flour, sugar, salt, powdered sugar, eggs, butter, vanilla, peanut butter, chocolate, and unsweetened or bittersweet. We got one unsweetened and one bittersweet, I think. Is that what it is? Let's see. Yeah, unsweetened and is this one bittersweet? Take a look here. Yep, one's unsweetened, one's bittersweet, but it's all in the recipe down below. And then this one, we hope I'm filming. Easy, girl. And then we got unsalted sweet cream butter. So we've got both butters. You got salted and unsalted. All right, guys, so one of the things we're going to do is take the salt, and it says to sift it with the flour. Now, this is kind of a lazy man's version of sifting. You can use a stir it with a fork. Sifting is kind of breaking it up and incorporating air into the flour and the salt, okay? Or you can also use a whisk. Either one will work, or you can use a real sifter. But you don't have to go out and buy a sifter. We're going to do a lazy man's version. You ready? Get my hand on there. There we go. All right. Pour your salt into your flour and just lightly give it a good mix to get it all incorporated. And then you go a little faster and a little faster. And what that does is it breaks it up kind of like a sifter, and it incorporates air into it. Plus, that salt with flour is going to help make it rise. There we go. And we're done with that. Now go ahead and set this off to the side. So we're going to now this is an optional step. You don't have to use this filling flavoring, but we're using it. We're doing it just like she wrote it. Okay, we're taking our peanut butter right now, and we're making our peanut butter filling for the brownies. So go ahead and drop your peanut butter into the bowl. And then what we're going to do also, we're going to take our little bit of butter and drop this in there. It's all in the directions. And then we're going to put a little bit of powdered sugar, not all of it, just a little bit to coat it. And we're going to slowly start mixing. The goal is to do it for about 3 minutes with all of it incorporated slowly so it doesn't go everywhere. And make it all creamy. Okay, that's what it looks like right there, the creaminess. Okay, guys, as you can see, we have jimmy rigged a double boiler. All you need is a big pot and a small pot, and there's water inside. See this water right there? You get the water boiling, which warms the pot inside, and that's like a double boiler, okay? So we're gonna melt the chocolate with the butter and the vanilla in here. Okay, so the chocolate's starting to melt, so we're gonna put some butter in there too, so that it'll thin out the chocolate and keep it more liquidy, if that's even a word. It's gonna make it smooth. So while Tammy's melting the butter with the chocolate in the kind of like double boiler, if you've ever done a recipe from Julia Child, her instructions are very elaborate. There's many steps to it, but it all makes sense and it all comes out great. Just follow it slowly, take your time, and do not just go line by line, and then don't panic. It should come out perfect. So these should be some incredible brownies. If this is her recipe, I expect it to be amazing. So as you can see, the butter is almost melted. We'll take you to the next step once it's all melted. All right, guys, when Your butter's melted into the chocolate. We have like a little tiny chunk of butter left. We're now putting the sugar in. There we go. And then once we get the sugar incorporated, we're going to add the vanilla. Just give us 1 second to heat up all that sugar, get it dissolved, then flavor it with a little bit of vanilla. Got the sugars incorporated, now we're doing the vanilla. All right, guys, the next instruction. Now, this is how, like I say, this is how Julia works. Over here is our peanut butter mixture. Over here is our flour mixture. On the stove is our chocolate mixture. They're all mixtures that are going to come together and make something amazing. So right now we're going to make our egg mixture. So let's take our eggs right now, pour them in this. There we go. Okay, and our sugar. Pour that in. And you're just going to mix this. We're using a whisk attachment, but you're just going to mix it till it combined. You have no idea how many times I've read this recipe to make sure all the steps are good. Okay, got the chocolate mixture. We're going to pour half of our egg mixture, which is right here, half of it, little by little, and I'm going to stir with this. So the eggs don't cook up. I'm just going to do this. I've done this with my rice pudding recipe too. So go ahead and slowly, we're only doing half. There we go. Little at a time. You want to keep it going so that it doesn't cook up. Half of the egg sugar mixture is in here. Go ahead and take this away for a minute. And then, see this? We're going to whip this for a few minutes till it doubles in size. Go. Okay guys, so let me show you really quick. I want to show you, you can see it's kind of pale looking. So now we're bringing the chocolate over and you're going to fold in, let me show you what folding in is, this mixture. Go ahead and put this mixture in. And I'm going to gently fold this mixture in. You can put it all in. Okay? If you know how to fold, you just grab from the top and gently bring the sides in. Kind of fold it in. You can do it from any angle. And you just, this way you don't break down the eggs more. They're already fluffy right now. You don't want to flatten them. So you're going to fold them in. You stop recording. Okay guys, we got to incorporate the flour now. So we're going to slowly also, we're going to fold it in slowly too, the flour, but we're going to get all the flour in. I'm going to pour a little bit at a time. All right guys, so then we take our filling, which is weird because we're putting it kind of on top, but you're dropping spoonfuls of the filling, little tiny spoonfuls throughout the batter, and this will incorporate during the cooking process. But this is considered your peanut butter filling. This is optional. You don't have to do this, but we wanted to do it just like she wrote it. We're gonna bake this at 350 for 45 minutes. Give it a toothpick test, give it a look. If you know what it looks like when it's done, then pull it out when it's done. But we're going the 45 minutes, and we will see you after baking. Okay guys, I have no idea why this looks like this. I'm serious, I followed everything. Smells amazing, but this peanut butter, no, I don't know if the peanut butter back in Julia Child's day didn't do this. Maybe the peanut butter today has crap in it that the natural peanut butter back in history, who knows? I mean, you're talking back in the 60s. But this doesn't look right. It smells right. It feels right. So we're going to do the best we can and cut this up. Maybe we'll just have a peanut butter topping. And you'll get like a little sliver. So let's let this cool. And then we'll take a closer look. We'll cut it up. Take a closer look at it. And maybe we just leave this out of the recipe. And just the brownie part, we'll try that. And see how it is. But this is a headache. I don't know what that is all about. It looks super ugly. We let everything cool and kind of set. And they're still gooey. They're still warm. They're still beautiful. And as Tammy's cutting into them, she's tasting on her finger the little crumbs that stick to the where she was cutting, and she says it was absolutely unbelievable. So, the proper title for this is Julia Child's amazing brownie recipe. So, all I don't care about how good it looks, just the taste. So let's try it out. Go to the merchandise store. We got new hats. We got new slides. We got new t-shirts. We got new coffee cups. We got new stickers. All new branding. It's all cool. It's the Cooking with Jack show. Jack on the go. Got new shirts, new hats, new everything. I already said hats. I think I said hats twice. All right, let's check this out. Ready? These are, if you like them a little firm, you probably want to cook them a few more minutes. We like them a little bit on the gooey side, so this is perfect. Let's give it a try. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't care about ugly. I don't care about ugly. These are named properly. Julia Child's amazing. I'll just leave the peanut butter out. I don't care. I make regular brownies. Wow. Probably the best brownie I've ever tasted in my life. I've had a few different types of brownies over the years. This by far is one of the most amazing recipes I've tried. Give it a try. Takes a little bit of work, but if you want beautiful, you want delicious, right there. This is video number 2 in the Julia in June video set. Hope you're enjoying it. Love you guys.